from Oracle Park in San Francisco. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend set. It's the Chicago Cubs taking on the San Francisco Giants. John Shambi with you alongside Chris Singleton. Well, Singy, as we come into this one, it's all about the sweep.
Yeah, and anytime there's a chance for the Bruins to come out, the pressure is definitely on. See if they can find a way to salvage at least one in this series.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And pitching in this game, Adrian Hauser. Going to be hard to top his last start, Singy.
He was outstanding. Complete game shutout. He got some great support from his defense. He's got the swing and miss stuff. Everything working for him. We'll see if he's got it today.
Just about ready to roll in half up to hit. And we are underway here in San Francisco. That one at the knees for a strike. Hauser was a workhorse the last time out, throwing a complete game.
I loved watching him throw that complete game, Boog. Just not that common anymore. Think about this. In the 21st century, only 2 pitchers have had a season with 10 complete games. In 1998 alone, 3 different pitchers did it. He showed some rare stamina.
Tosses to first, and the first out of the game is an easy one. Time now for the Chicago Cubs lineup. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Seiya Suzuki.
Well, this club has started to lean on him. He's got 10 RBIs in his last 10 games. So this is a guy, when you need some momentum, got some runners on, you want him at the plate. He's been clutch, and he's been delivering big time.
Popped in the air, left field. And there's 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Hard hit to third. In time to Devers, and that is the inning. Now it's the Giants' turn. No score. You're watching Cubs baseball on the show Chicago. Back here in San Francisco. And on the hill for the Cubs, Shota Imanaga. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
Man aboard on the leadoff single. Rafael Devers up to hit. 2 for 7 in the series so far. That clips the corner.
He's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Step off, throw to first.
No,
and he dives back in safely. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Lee on at first, nobody out. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. That to right. Suzuki has a beat on it. And there's 1 down. Here's the Giants lineup. And so far this year, this has not been a very good offense.
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level. If you're going to produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity as they're facing tough offenses as well.
Chris, he's their team leader when it comes to RBIs. Step off throw to first. And he just got his hand in there. Man at first, one away. Next pitch misses inside. And the count even 1-1.
This hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him. If he feels better about his off-speed secondary stuff, then stay with it.
The 2-1. Ripped to third and caught.
They couldn't have asked for a better out. Makes a great play on the line drive, and they keep the runner at first. Just like that, they're almost out of the inning.
Here's Elliot Ramos. Hey. On the ground, Shaw. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Scoreless after one. Back at the ballpark where we're on sweep alert, Ziggy. We came on the air talking about that, and so far neither team is backing down.
Nobody wants to be on the wrong end of a sweep. For one team, it's about making a statement, and for the other, it's about salvaging respect.
Suzuki matched a homer in his last game. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there. Up the middle. A dive. He's got it. Over to first. Nicely done for the out.
Well, you can see right there, he looks very comfortable going to the backhand. Nice diving stop. Gets up to complete the play. That'll fire the team up for sure.
And that's in for a strike. That clips the corner. Assigned to home plate duty is Ricky Holiday.
Bogan, something I've heard players saying about Ricky's strike zone is how he will call the high strike. That could be something that's tough to deal with, especially if you've got a pitcher out there coming at you with high velocity.
Line to left. Fair ball. Around first, heading for two. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Nico Horner will come up to hit. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. In the dirt, throw into third. The tag.
Out on the tag.
Horner in his 7th season, 28 years old. Usually a second baseman, but today starting at shortstop.
Ball.
Well, some people think this is no big deal, but I think when you consider the longer throw, the fact that you've got to be able to cover up the middle to your left, It's a big adjustment for him.
Second inning here, no score. And that misses. And that's ball 3. Up the middle. Oh, great grab on the dive. Throws from his knees. They get the out, and that'll do it.
This guy's anticipation is off the charts. Don't see many shortstops better than that. Great job to complete the play and end the inning.
Back here at Oracle Park, stepping in, Christian Koss. This one smacked out to left center. Into the dive, and he got it. What a play. And wow, what a great diving catch, Siggy. StatCast says that was a near perfect route, and it had to be.
That's just a big part of his game. I mean, this guy's instincts just seem to always put him in a position to make special plays, and right there, he's done it again.
Now he's challenging the called strike. And that one did miss, and the strike is overturned. They'll keep both their challenges.
Ball, that's low.
Fouled off to the right. Check swing, but he went too far. 2-2. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Payoff pitch. Lined into right. 2 away.
Batting 7th, catcher
Patrick Bailey, the next Giant to hit.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Ball 1. Hey!
Two down, nobody on. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The 1-2.
He hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this pitcher.
Hap on his horse. And that one is foul, so we'll try it again. The 1-2.
Ball 2.
Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Just off the outside edge. And the count is filled up.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
In the air, right field. And the inning is over. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Back here in San Francisco, all set for the start of the inning. Moises Ballesteros now at the plate.
Ball inside.
In there at the knees. Going to count 1-2. Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge. And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. So they've still got both their challenges. Swings through that one. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Got him looking. And that's the first out.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there. And he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter. But with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Oh, 1 down. Fouled off left side. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
So up next for Chicago, Matt Shaw.
That's a ball.
Two down, nobody on.
Ball down.
Top of the 3rd, no score.
Hey!
Not close with that one. And the count is 3-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Payoff pitch. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone. Got a 2-out walk. Got to erase that and really go to work on the hitter. You got to go ahead and just let him steal if he's going to. Try to create the swing and miss and get out of this jam.
Ball.
And you wonder, is he in his head a little bit?
Even if the base runner doesn't steal right here, what's great is that he is dividing the attention of the pitcher and may serve to give his teammate a better pitch to hit at the plate.
The 2-1. And a foul ball. Back when you played, it wasn't the empirical data we have now. It was a guy with a ruler and a diamond taking a colored pencil and drawing a line where he thought someone had hit the ball, right?
That or just going off of gut or feel. What does it look like his swing is today? What's the pitcher throwing? They are sticking to the metrics and what seems to be most consistent for that hitter, regardless of who the pitcher is on the mound.
Here's the 2-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. 2-2 on the way. Happ lays off.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. So a walk puts runners at first and second.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Dangerous hitter at the plate in Alex Bregman.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
The Cubbies with a chance to score first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a...
Well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Bottom of the inning, digging in, Tyler Fitzgerald.
Third baseman, Tyler Fitzgerald.
Ball 1.
That catches the corner. Off the outside edge, and now the count is 2-2. Inside, almost got him. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. One up, one down.
Batting ninth, center fielder, Grant Gray.
That one finds the zone. That's strike one. And a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Good job to fight that one off.
Ball 1.
Grounds one to short. Horner to first, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
Up next for the Giants, right fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Jung-Hoo Lee, the next to hit. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. This one in the air, center field. Crow Armstrong under it, and that is that. Offense held in check there. On to inning number 4. We're tied 0-0. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. He's one of the best players in baseball when it comes to scoring runs, Singy. His numbers are good enough to put him in the top 10. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Lee on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. One away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch. Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
High fly ball, right field. Lee settles under this one, and there's 2 away.
Up next for the Cubs, center fielder
Pete Crow Armstrong, the next Cub to hit. Doubled in his first AB. Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. On a line. And that's just foul.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
2 down, nobody on. Inside, just missed. Nico Horner waiting to hit for the Cubs. The 3-1. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. And a payoff pitch. And there's ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Now a quick throw to first, and he's back in safely. Runner takes off, pitching for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Looks like the base runner had a pretty good feel on the pitcher's move. After that pick over, seemed to settle in, and he took off right away. Nice job of stealing second right there.
Crow Armstrong at second with 2 down. Adames. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Back here at Oracle Park, and it's Rafael Devers in the box.
First baseman, Rafael Devers.
The 0-1. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Here's a 1-2. Hard ground ball, base down.
Up next for the Giants, the shortstop.
Dominant performance for him today, Boo. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Tap foul at the plate. And the lefty with the 0-1. Gets the outside corner with that one.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
This one in the air, center field. Makes the grab.
Up next for the Giants, left fielder, Elliott.
Go ahead run on base. Elliott Ramos digs in now. Grounded out his first time up. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Lined into left center. Base hit. Around second is Devers. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
Breaking ball in there for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
2 on, 1 out. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. The 0-2.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Out towards right center field. That's a base hit. Devers crosses the plate to third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with 1 gone.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to, and you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down.
Runners at the corners here, 1 away. Luis Ariz stands in. And that one fouled off.
Nope. Ball
Could
1.
use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. Shaw for 1, and that's 2. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 1-0 ball game. This is Cubs baseball on the show, Chicago. Thanks for tuning in. Sweet warning, Singy. Sweet warning.
Not so fast, though. Seeing quite the battle so far. It's always toughest to close out a series because pride kicks in on the other side.
Swing and a ground ball. Adames, the throw to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Sliced hard but foul. The Cubs down by a run, and we're at the top of the 5th. That's towards center. McCray under it. And a couple of quick outs. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Matt Shaw.
Here's the second baseman, Matt Shaw. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Ground ball up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. And he'll just eat it, so that's an infield knock.
Up next for the Cubs, left fielder Ian Happ.
Ball one.
The 1-0. Runner on the move. Pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, it really doesn't matter what the situation is. When a guy like this gets on first, you know he's going to steal second at some point during the at-bat. Nice job to get into scoring position. The defense probably knew it was coming, but they just couldn't do anything to stop it.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position.
That's ball 2.
Next over in there for a strike. That's strike 2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Shaw stands at second with 2 gone. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Got him swinging. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. You're watching Cubs baseball on the show Chicago. Back at the ballpark, and in this series it has been lights out on the mound as we take a check of the numbers.
Well, these Giants, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Center field. And there's 1 away.
I'm not saying they do, but with the way they're squaring up the ball right now, it's almost like they know what's coming. They seem very confident at the plate.
That one fouled off. Swing and a miss. Shota Imanaga with the strikeout.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
McCray stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Has room, and he makes the catch. Giants go down quietly, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Alex Bregman getting ready to hit.
Third baseman, Alex Bregman.
This one in the air right field. Lee trying to track this one down. Can't reach this one. It gets down. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
Strike one. Man, that got him square in the mask. 0-2 now. Breaking ball, and that got him.
That ball got him.
Up next for the Cubs.
High leverage spot, and here is Seiya Suzuki.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
The 1-0. And that is out of play. Fights it off. He'll see another. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Right side. And it's
that's foul.
Just foul. That was close. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is a big first out.
Get him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
That misses.
Outside.
Ball one.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
One out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Right through there for a strike.
Well, this guy on the mound's done a lot better than we would have expected, and the hitters just don't seem to have the right game plan. They're taking too many mistake pitches for called strikes.
That one way inside.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
What a stop. The feed for one. To first down in time. Great effort there.
Well, that's great hustle out of the box to get down the line, knowing that a double play will end the inning. Good job at the finish, reaching out for the bag. Now they got runners on the corners and still an opportunity to pick up some runs.
Here's Nico Horner. Has grounded out a couple of times. That pitch gets the inside corner. It's 0-1. Two on, two outs. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Ground ball to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. This is Cubs baseball on the show, Chicago. Bottom of the 6th. Now it's the Giants leadoff hitter, Jung-Hoo Lee. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Ben Brown, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Maton also getting ready. The lefty, the 1-0.
Hey. No, inside.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Giants. First
and here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Check swing, and he went. That's strike one. His home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more in his team. Now the 0-1.
That's out.
On the ground to the left. Bregman to first. Now 2 out.
Up next for the Giants, the shortstop, Willie Adames.
2 down, bases empty. Willie Adames will hit next.
Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
2 down, nobody on. And
Whoa,
another ball.
That's down.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
The wind to kick the 2-0. Just
that's up there.
missed.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Clips the corner. 3-1. Adames wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge, and it's going to stay a strike. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. The 3-1. Foul ball. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And it lands foul, so we reset and we'll do it again. Payoff pitch. And he walked him. And he represents the tying run on base after that hard-fought walk. Here comes the manager out of the Cubs dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Shota Imanaga is done. Good effort out of him, even though he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm on the bump after a quick break.
Now pitching for the Cubs,
Phil Maton takes over on the mound.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Foul ball there. Adames off of first with 2 away. Ground ball left side, and it stays fair. Can't glove it cleanly. Coming home. Now a relay to the plate, and he's out. Got down, and that ends the inning.
Man, I think his legs are feeling good in this one. He really tried to stretch it there to go from first all the way to home, but he ran out of steam a little bit as he came around third. Great relay from the defense, a quick tag at the plate, and they cut down the run.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Ryan Walker.
Well, he's had trouble at times keeping the ball in the park this season. Something to keep in mind here.
Well, 1-run game. And now the first baseman, Moises Ballesteros. Check swing called strike. Strike 1. Looking to get the tying run on base.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
Tap dances out of the way of that one.
Ball! That pitch is out.
Two. Swing and a miss, struck him out. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
The Giants holding on to a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. And another ball.
Inside, ball 2.
Movement in the bullpen. Eric Miller, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Foley, a right-hander, loosening up as well. Good hitters count the 2-0. And there's a ball. And ball 4 there. Tying run is on base.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Matt Shaw, the next to hit. Shaw struggling on the road this season. Better results at home. That's in there, and it's 0-1.
Yep, that ball went out.
Runner on the go. Fouled off down the right side. Goes down looking. That
Nope.
one way inside.
That's inside.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. As the tying run is forced to stop at second.
Up next for the Cubs.
And in this critical spot, up steps Alex Bregman. That one catches the zone. That's strike one. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Next offering misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. And that's down and away.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
2 on, 2 outs. Hard ground ball for a base knock. Here comes the runner. Here comes the throw. It's offline, and he scores. We're tied at 1.
Huge at bat to bring home the tying run at this point in the game. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Here comes the manager out of the Giants dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Ryan Walker gives way, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for
New
the
arm out of the
Giants.
bullpen, Jason Foley.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Comes up empty.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. You're up there at the plate. You got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Got him swinging for the K. They limit the damage here.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back here in San Francisco. It's getting late, Singy. We came on the air talking about a possible sweep, but this one is all knotted up.
Counts the same in the standings, but this kind of game always feels like it's worth a little more, Boog. These teams are not backing down. Boog, it looked like that curveball backed up on him, and although it's a mistake, it works out really good for the pitcher. The hitter's timed it up, expects it to be to a certain spot, and it just doesn't get there.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Suzuki on the move, pulls it down, and he makes the catch.
Up next for the Giants, designated hitter, Luis Arraez.
Nope.
Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. In the air, left field. Makes a nice running catch. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Giants, catcher.
Now it's the Giants catcher, Patrick Bailey.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And a foul ball. This ball's chopped on the ground. Horner over to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. It's the Cubs 1 and the Giants 1. Back here at Oracle Park. Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Seiya Suzuki. That's a strike. 0-1. Signs of movement in the Giants bullpen. Eric Miller, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Rodriguez also throwing.
That's a ball.
And a 1-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one carrying. And it bangs off the wall. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. A lot riding on this next at bat now as they look to take the lead at a critical point in this one.
The Cubbies with the go-ahead run standing at second, and we're in the top of the 8th. Just
that's
missed. And that one almost hit him. Man at second. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted in first base with a quick free pass.
So here's Horner now. 3 groundouts already. He's 0 for 3. A little bit low.
No, that's down.
And it's 1-0.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And fouled off. Turned on, but foul wide of third.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
On the ground, 2 ball. There's 1. Relay to first, double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Jason Foley will depart, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. Eric Miller into the game.
Well, walks have been a big issue for him this year, so I expect these hitters to be patient up there.
Now a pop-up on the infield. And that's the third out. Cubs leave one, still tied 1-1.
Now pitching for the Cubs.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the eighth, Hunter Harvey.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Here's the third baseman, Tyler Fitzgerald.
Now this guy, a player that if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
He's got off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that split caught a lot of the zone. Definitely a hittable pitch, but coming off the fastball to pitch before, it's kind of tough to recognize. You notice there's something different about it. He threw it with the same arm action, same release point, and he left it up. But the movement and the change of speeds, that was enough to do the job.
Fought off foul. All tied up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And he lays down a bunt. He's safe.
No, he's safe.
With a bunt single.
What a play right there. Dropped down just a beautiful bunt and maybe caught the defense by surprise a little bit, but now the go-ahead run is on at first, and that could be huge.
Jung-Hoo Lee, the next Giant to hit. 1 for 3. First
Ball
pitch
one.
misses. One away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Late swing, foul to the left.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Here's a 1-2.
Ball.
That's a really good take.
That's inside. Full count now.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Now there's a bullet down the line. And it goes just foul. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That's to third. So they get the out after a long battle at the plate.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Hunter Harvey departs, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. Here comes a new arm for the Cubs, Ben Brown.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
Swing and a miss. 0-1. 2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position. In the air to left center. Crow Armstrong should have this one. And that will end the inning.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
All set to start the ninth in this one. Now the Cubs catcher, Miguel Amaya.
Nope. Outside.
And that one fouled off.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Here's a 1-1. Just missed. Matt Shaw on deck for the Cubs. The 3-1. That one in there across the letters. Amaya not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge. So the call will stand. 1 challenge remaining for them now. Payoff pitch. Swings and misses. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
That pitch clips the outside corner. Strike 1. And a strike on the outside edge. Shaw wants to challenge this. Thought it was a ball. And that one just barely missed. The call is overturned. They'll keep their remaining challenge. The 1-1. On the ground to third. Slings to first in time.
Up next for the Cubs, left fielder Ian Happ.
So digging in, Ian Happ.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
That one
Oh,
missed.
that's too high.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. To the right side, Koss. Slings to first, and that's the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Back here in San Francisco, Willie Adames stands in.
Shortstop, Willie Adames.
Bottom of the zone and a called strike. On the ground, right side. The throw to first. A huge out to start the bottom of the ninth.
Up next for the Giants, left fielder, Elliott.
Fastball for a strike. And here's a challenge. That looked like it missed to me. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they get to hang on to their second challenge.
That's ball 2.
The other way, and that one gets down, fair ball. And now the winning run is on base.
There you go. Winning run is aboard with 1 down. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Christian Koss, the next Giant to hit. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Ball 1 there. 1 down, winning run at first. Here in the last half of inning number 9. That's the third. Bregman. Shaw for 1. Double play, and we're headed to extra innings.
Well, we can never overstate it. Pitcher's best friend right there. Double play, gets out of the jam, saves some pitches.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Randy Rodriguez. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's Alex Bregman.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
That's a ball. Ball, that's out.
Bregman
Ball
takes
3.
downstairs. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
Man at second. That one misses. So a leadoff walk. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. So that removes their last challenge. Misses
Outside,
again,
that's a ball.
5 in a row. Action in the San Francisco bullpen. Gregory Santos, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Six straight outside the strike zone. Command has been the issue, no doubt. What are you seeing?
Well, it looks like he's fighting against himself instead of just working with himself and allowing his mechanics to flow. He's trying to overthrow instead of allowing things to just sort of naturally develop.
The Cubs with the go-ahead run standing at second here in the top half of the 10th. Just off the inside edge. That one finds a corner. That is strike two.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
And a payoff pitch. Well struck, deep right field, way back, and out of here. His 16th homer of the year, and the Cubs have the lead now. It's 4-1.
Nothing better than hitting a home run and put your team out in front. He's enjoying a fun trip around the bases. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. 1 for 4 with a double. On the ground at first. Devers takes it himself, 1 away in the top half of the 10th.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Randy Rodriguez done for the afternoon. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for
New
the
arm for the
Giants,
Giants, Jose Butto.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark, but obviously out of the bullpen you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high leverage arm. Just doesn't matter for him. He looks at attacking the zone and attacking hitters regardless of the situation.
Ball, that's outside.
Two now. Got him looking for the K.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
2 outs, base is empty. And here is Nico Horner. Just
Ball,
missed.
that's outside.
Two gone, base is empty, but 3 runs across. And here in extra innings. There's a strike. Fouls it off, still 1-2. That one lifted to left. Ramos turns to the right on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Last chance to even things up. We head to the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Cubs 4 and the Giants 1. You're watching Cubs baseball on the show Chicago. Back here at Oracle Park. On to the bottom of the 10th. Luis Arias now at the plate. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
The 1-1. And that's in there at the knees. got him swinging. The high heat, too much on that one.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
And the 1-0. There's a strike. In the air, left side. Pat settles under it. 2 down.
Up next for the Giants, third baseman, Tyler.
1 out left for the Giants. Tyler Fitzgerald getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
The Cubbies trying to close out a 3-run lead here in extra innings.
Ball. Nope, that's down.
Just missed.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run in the on-deck circle. He's got to find the strike zone.
Man on second, 2 down. Hit in the air, left field. He's got it. Ball game. And the Cubs come in here and finish off a 3-game sweep.
Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the crowd out of the ball game late. When you can do that, it kind of calms everything down, keeps the adrenaline of the opposing team down a bit, and you can steal a win and get out of here happy.
4-1 the final here today. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.